Yo, what's going on, everybody? So in this video we're gonna go ahead and mess with the truck again, the abandoned Dodge Dakota RT truck. So what I did is I pulled the battery out of my hard body. There's the old battery out of this truck. I just put it in here. I haven't checked through anything. They just picked it up and asked my wife to go grab me the camera so we can do some work on this thing before I turn the key on, before I see if it got power, before I do anything. We gotta check fluids on this thing. The truck's been sitting for about 5 or 6 years, and I don't want to dry crank it or anything, or start it at least. So what I'm thinking of doing is I want to disconnect power to the distributor or something so there's no spark, just so the engine can rotate and build some oil pressure. Speaking of oil, let's check the oil in this thing, make sure it has oil in it. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of oil in it, and it's very disgusting. So definitely gonna need an oil change, but there's oil in it. That's a good sign. I'm not sure if it's got if it's gonna get spark or any of that stuff, or if the fuel pump even runs, none of that. But like I said, before I even try and start it, I want to crank the engine over. So let me see if I can find out where there's like a coil pack on this thing, or something that will give spark that I can cut the power from. So we got wires here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So might be somewhere on that side. I'm not too familiar with Dodges. Not that I don't like them. Oh, right here in front of us. Look at that. That's nice and easy. We'll just unplug this baby right here. Hopefully it unplugs, and then we can try and crank this baby over if I can get this unplugged. Is there a slide pin or something that needs to come down, or is it just push tab? Let me see if I can set you guys up right here. I don't know if y'all can see, but hopefully you can. There it goes. Alright, yeah, that's unplugged. There's oil in this thing. Don't know if I want to take this off. I just want to make sure there's oil in it. And if it cranks, and if it does, how good it cranks and all that. Or if even we'll start, like I said, we'll see if it has a fuel pump. I wish I can cut power to that. Let me look around here at some relays if I can get into the fuse box. Eggs? Let's see. Where's the fuel pump relay? Fuel pump relay 49. So which one's 49? They're not numbered. I'm guessing this way. So if I had to guess, fuel pump relay would be this one right here. So let's go ahead and pull that out. Look at that nice freaking spider web right there. We'll get that pulled out of there. There's a little corrosion on that, but it'll be fine. I just want to make sure there's no fuel going into the engine and no spark. I just want to not dry, but just crank the engine over, like I said, to build some oil pressure. I don't want to start this up if it hasn't been started in 5 or 6 years, you know. But I mean, here's the interior, guys. The interior is really nice on this truck. All right. Yeah, let's see if she cranks. Before we go ahead and start the thing, or try and mess with it, I'm actually gonna grab my tripod so we can set this up and try to get some footage of anything from the outside too, you know. All right, now do some cranking, get some oil pressure going. All right, that should be good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that fuel pump relay back in. So now we got cranked a little bit. Should have some oil flowing through, some oil pressure built up. Let's go ahead and put the coil pack back on so we can make sure this thing fires over. And if it does, good. If not, we'll dig into it some more. But we got my father-in-law behind us, ready to hear his truck run for the first time in what, 4 years or so? 5 years? 5 years. So you know, we did all the front end suspension. We got all the rear suspension stuff we're gonna be doing on it here next couple of days. Hopefully the weather holds up, and then we'll tackle some engine stuff, things like that. and then we'll have some fun with both these trucks. Get a countdown. 1, 2, 3. This truck sounds better than the silver truck.
Well, they run a minute.
Dude, this thing's fucking smooth.
Plugs, wires, distributor, rotors.
Don't sound like it needs anything. Damn. This truck runs smoother than his silver truck, which is a daily, and he drove that truck all the way from here, what, a 14-hour drive straight to Florida? No issues. Like I said, I'm not a, how do I say this in a, not a dick way. I'm a diehard Chevy guy, but I do love Dodges. I like Dodge trucks. No, it didn't.
It means the rings ain't fucking seized up. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but these 5.9 Magnum trucks are really badass trucks. They didn't make many of these trucks either. What was it, a couple thousand each year or something like that they made?
They made 14,000 the first year, and just a few hundred every year after.
So 14,000 the first year, which was 98.
99.
So this is a 99. So this was the first year. So they made 14,000 of these trucks. His other truck is a 01. This thing right smooth. Great response.
Yeah,
Smoking a little bit.
they make that other fuel filter, fire filter.
Yeah, the truck sounds really good. That's old fuel in there. This thing has, let's see, almost half a tank of fuel in it. It's got great oil pressure. So, yeah. What?
Come on, balancer.
Looks fine. Don't look like it's moving.
That's what I was telling her when I did the water pump. It had a wobble. This thing
No, it's very slight, but it does.
like a built
But
something.
you're just in the lighting of the camera, baby. It's not moving. That's good. Yeah, just burning a little oil off of it and stuff. It had coolant in it.
Yeah, I just redid the water pump and coolant system as far as
Just oil burning off and stuff, and 5 years of crud.
That's probably all that PB blaster shit.
Yeah.
Good, man, don't smell like
But yeah, she sounds really healthy, really good. Well, power steering fluid?
Yeah, if you tried to turn the steering wheel.
No, if you look at it from
I don't
this
want to.
angle, you can see it wobble. the
That's a
slightest
normal
bit.
wobble, babe. If you look at any pulley, they have a little wobble to them.
What is that?
That smoking? Oil or something? Oh, there's a leaf on there. Give me a stick or a stick or something.
Break it.
Get that leaf out of there. Bitch is trying to start a fire over here. Come on, get out of there. There it goes. But yeah, it's just leaking a little bit of oil right here on the valve cover on the manifold. Or it could have been PB blaster or something from previous times he was working on it. But this thing sounds good. Next thing is, and we can get it to move forward a couple feet. So we're up here a little more to start on the rear of the truck. It's in a little pot of just mud. right, guys. So we shut it off because this hose was completely collapsed. And before we started, we checked fluids, and this was full.
Now it's empty again.
And now it's gone down again. I'm gonna top it off again, or fill it up while it's running. So, here. Fill it up while it's running, and see if we can see a leak or what's going on here. Shouldn't have a leak anywhere, but it has been sitting for a while, so you never know. But this truck had a water pump put on it just before he stopped driving it because the ball joints went out on it, and he wants to fix the suspension on it. Needs more. So we're gonna top that off, and if anything happens, we'll show y'all.
This squeak, ever since I got the fucking thing, I don't know what squeaks.
Yeah. Alright, so it's taking some more down. It's taking about half a gallon of coolant. Hose isn't collapsing no more, but
It's hot.
it's warm. But I want to say it's hot. So we don't know if it's got a can't even talk. A stuck thermostat. Wow. Or a clog in the radiator somewhere. Not sure. Like I said, the water pump was replaced, and that fan works really good. It's trying to pull my pants off me. My wife don't even do that. Sheesh. That's a good radiator fan right there. Need to get one there for the hard body. But yeah, holding pressure. That squeak, he says, done it since he got the truck. We gotta try and figure that out. Normally they're either belt or tensioner, like an idler.
Bought new tensioners. That's the third belt.
Yeah.
Kept shredding the belt when I was doing the water pump. The balancer or damper was fucking wobbly now.
Oh, sure. But other than that, she runs dang good to me. Alright, so the thermostat's opened up, filled it up. It's been running for about 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, and so far so good. The hoses aren't collapsing no more, so might have just needed the thermostat to open to suck in some of the fluid, you know. There's no leaking anywhere, and now it's at the operating temperature that it should be at. And I'm telling you, for this truck sitting for 5 years, 5 or 6 years, not being started, sounds really good. So that's good. I mean, we are gonna throw new plugs and wires and cap and rotor probably on it too eventually, right? Soon.
Yeah, that'll be soon. You gotta have a rack and pinion and a power steer pump. That ain't got a drop of fluid in it. It pours out quick as you pour it in.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing the rack and pinion on it, the power steering pump, plugs, wires, cap and rotor, and oil and filter. And then we got to get a bracket for this to eliminate the AC. And then there's something special inside that's going to take place with this right here. So it's going to be a bad son of a gun, y'all. You wait, just wait. Once we get the rear suspension on this thing, clean her up, get some tires on this thing, and all the engine stuff that he has for it. So it's going to be a pretty dope truck. So these trucks are dope. Alright guys, so I figured there's going to be a lot more that needs to be done to get this truck running, being that it's been sitting for so long. I figured, you know, fuel pump or something was going to give an issue or not start because of old gas in it or whatnot, but the son of a gun just fired right up. So.
Or more gas.
Please sponsor us. But yeah, it fired up. I mean, I put the battery in for my truck in it, make sure it had fluids and stuff in it. We dry cranked it, well, not dry cranked it, but cranked it with no fuel or spark going to it to get everything lubricated and stuff. It's not smoking, means, which is good, so that means the piston rings didn't like weld itself to the block and cause an issue there. So no smoke, no misfire, no anything. It runs fine. We have the radiator hose collapse on us. Other than that, no problem. We just filled it up with coolant, let it run, thermostat open, took some in, filled it up some more, and it was fine after that. And we had it here running for about an hour or so. I mean, we tried to move it. Our plan was to move it forward more so we can do the rear suspension, but the ground is just so wet and soft down here that it just slid the truck down. Well, buddy? Yeah, we'll get some in a little bit.
Later?
Yeah, later.
A bucket?
Yeah, we'll put it in the bucket. Go get your bucket. So, yeah, that kind of happened. So, we're just going to have to get this truck moved either over more so he can kind of like pull up some and get his position better so we're not working like that, you know. But, yeah, I mean, damn thing runs good. I mean, we still got to do some power steering work on it because there's no power steering in this truck at all. So we're going to have to do a pump on it and the rack. Then at that time, we'll do the inner and outer tie rods with the rack. We're going to be doing sway bar bushings and all that stuff. Yeah, clean her up and get a bumper back on this thing and hopefully some new headlights because those things aren't that nice. I'm not a fan. But it's also his truck, not mine. But I think stock headlights look better. But that's my opinion. You all let me know down in the comments. So, I guess that's going to end up this video, guys. I was expecting to be out here for a few hours or have to drop a tank or pull a bed off this thing to get to the pump or something. But, nope. Fired right up. He was even surprised it fired up like that.
Yeah, I figured.
Had to do something to it.
Sitting 5 or 6 years with 3/4 of a tank of fuel, it's going to have stopped up injectors, bad fuel pump, or something go on.
Me too. But no, that's on gun. You guys heard in the video, you put the key in the ignition, I turned it, let the pump prime, and I'm like, all right, cool, we got a pump, fired up, kicked right on. But anyways, guys, that's going to be on this video. If you guys do want to see more on this truck, be sure to leave it down in the comments and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you guys are new. We are on the journey to 5,000 subscribers, guys. We're so close to it. We are less than 40 subscribers away from hitting 5K. Yes, buddy? Yeah, we'll get it in a minute, baby. Yeah. Yeah, guys, we're on the journey to 5K, so if you guys want to help us get there, all you got to do is hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and share these videos and stuff. Leave a comment below, and if you guys want to go above and beyond that, there is a member button. So we are ahead on videos, so there is 2 videos already on the members only page. Or if you're a member only, you guys have 2 videos on there already. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. For it now, that's gonna be it. So thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out and God bless.